Don't ever sing Randy Travis again, by the way. Think back to the early 80s. The first model of the IBM PC was released, the boombox. Remember that? It was all the rage. And we witnessed the miracle on ice at the start of the decade.
Yeah, seems like a long time ago, doesn't it? Imagine being in pain every day since. That's the case for Joyce Zaboa, who's opening up about her story with us this morning.
She's right here alongside Dr. Drew Drummond from Spinal Balance Health Center.
Good
morning to both of you.
Nice to see
Good morning.
you.
So what was bothering you, Joyce, for so long? I mean, 30 years.
Yes, I had tremendous leg and feet pain, and I just, I was tired and just couldn't do daily activity. It was really hard. I'm a nurse, and it was hard to work on my feet for that time.
It's interesting that you're in the medical field and you're having these, so you must have known of different treatments and tried different things over the years.
Yes, I went to a magnetic mattress. I talked to people that had fibromyalgia that saw neurologists, and I went to my doctor and, you know, my general practitioner, and he said, you know, all these meds, and he put me on a lot of different meds during the years. And last time I worked 12-hour shifts now, and it's so hard. And I just couldn't sleep more than 2 hours at night, and I just, please, a little relief. And so he put me on more pain meds and more sleep aids. And he says, you know, you're always going to have pain.
Oh my gosh.
Did you say magnetic mattress?
Yes, magnetic mattress.
Do you still have that?
Yes.
Do you still use it?
No.
You can throw it away now.
Not anymore?
So I assume you feel like you ran out of options.
Oh, yes, I did. I was just about ready to quit nursing.
I love the story about the bell that you had by your nightstand.
When after I work 12 hours, you know, I'm in bed, and my husband doesn't know. I don't come up for, you know, because I'm so hurt, and I just sleep for 12 hours or so, and I don't sleep, but I'm in bed. And he doesn't know, but sometimes I can't get out of bed. And there was one time, 22 hours went by, and he felt so awful. I needed help.
Oh my God, because the fibromyalgia was so intense.
So she had a bell by her bed that she could then ring.
So now I have a bell that he knows to come get me.
Oh my gosh, Joyce! But you were just figuring out a way to live. But now, that you've seen Dr. Drummond, what's the story?
No pain. I am just like amazed.
Listen, some people are going to say, "Oh, come on, no pain after 30 years."
Yeah, really.
Shoot straight here.
Really, I do not have any pain. I went to Dr. Drummond. My legs were hurting, my feet were hurting, my neck, and I had left knee pain from trauma a year ago. I fell on it, and it hurt continually and woke me up all the time. Nothing.
How did you learn about Dr. Drummond?
On your show.
So you watched our show.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. And so you go see Dr. Drummond. How long before you started noticing some sort of relief?
That day.
The same day?
That same day.
How surprised were you as a nurse about NUCCA care and the effectiveness?
Tremendously. Yes.
You didn't expect it to work that well?
No, not at all.
No offense, Dr. Drummond.
He's heard this story many times before.
Yeah. He is so good.
Dr. Drummond, let's get to you. We've heard this story before. Talk about what you did.
Yeah. Simply put, what we did was improve the function of Joyce's nervous system. What the NUCCA treatment does is it centers around improving the impulses that are traveling from the brain down through the brain stem out to the body, like you're seeing in this video here. And the bone that we correct is at the top of the neck, and it's right there where that electrical impulse just went through. And that bone out of place will interfere with the central nervous system, and all the controlling factors of your body are within the nervous system. It's the underlying control of all of your physiology. So when that bone's out of place and it starts interfering with the communications of the body, really anything can go wrong. It can cause headaches, fibromyalgia, neck and back pain. It's just really limitless on what it can do.
So how is it that if it fixes fibromyalgia, but then it also affects this knee pain from an event a year ago?
Well, going back to the statement that nerves control everything, and in the very outside edges of the brain stem are nerves that control posture. They send nerve impulses out to the back muscles. So it'll throw the posture off and cause a lot of joint issues. But also, there's trillions of nerve impulses traveling through the brain stem. So whether it's fibromyalgia, headaches, neck and back pain, digestive issues, a lot of times it all stems from the same problem.
Just that one little itty-bitty, tiny little bone that can cause all these big problems.
And probably, in my experience, just going out and screening a general population, 70 to 80, or if not even more, percent of the population, if not more, have this issue.
Have some kind of problem.
That's significant. How fast? I mean, are all the results as fast as what she saw?
Yeah.
I wish I could say yes. I like to call Joyce like that we gave her the grand slam home run adjustment because it just everything happened immediately. But in reality, it's usually a bunch of singles and doubles that get a person all the way to home plate, and it takes some time. People usually see changes in a positive way as quickly as she did, but not always quite as completely. But her problem was just almost just a pure upper cervical issue.
Why was that? That some people are almost instantaneous, and others it takes a few more treatments.
A lot of times it's the time factor of how long it's been around, the seriousness of the way the body's degenerated over time. In her case, so she's had this for 30 years, and it wasn't the case with her. It was one adjustment, and she got better.
Joyce, we're looking at video now, and this is what an adjustment looks like. Were you surprised with how gentle it was?
Absolutely. All I felt was the warmth on my earlobe. I didn't feel any pressure.
And that's just from his
The
hand.
warmth of Dr. Drummond's hands.
Yeah, that's all I felt.
Which incidentally isn't doing anything.
So now what do you do from here on out? Do you go back for maintenance?
Yes.
Because once that area is vulnerable or it's been out of whack for a while.
Well, there's soft tissue that holds the atlas in place. So once we begin correcting it, there's a treatment plan involved while that soft tissue is healing and stabilizing. And then after we get it stabilized, then we'll put people on a maintenance plan where we don't have to see them very frequently. But the weakness is always going to be there.
Hey, Joyce, what do you do now that you hadn't done before? Like, what are you excited to do that you checked out of?
I can actually work 12-hour shifts without pain. I work 3 in a row now, and I'm not down. I take a couple-hour nap, and I'm up and going.
Your coworkers say, Joyce, what's gotten into you?
Absolutely. They all see my brightness, and they can't believe. They go, you are not hurting.
Joyce, I want to know if you do anything besides work. The first 30 people who call Dr. Drummond's office are going to receive a consultation, exam, x-rays for only $50. This is an incredible value.
Sure is, and this is the same value that you took advantage of for that initial visit, Joyce.
Absolutely.
Well, and all you need to do is give his office a call.
And also, one of our girls is sick today, so if you don't get through right away, leave a message. If all the lines are full, please call back.
Okay.
But we've only got one person answering
Just
phones
say, I'm the
today,
first caller.
Yeah.
That way you know you get the offer. 452-3400 is the number to call. So jot it down, or we'll post the clip later online if you want to share it out with friends and family that you think, man, Joyce's story sounds so familiar. The website is finalbalancehc.com. You can also see what Dr. Drummond does there as well.
Limited number, and they go fast.
No kidding.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Joyce.
Thanks for having us.
Great story. Thank you for sharing. All right, so we want to, if you want to share Joyce's message, as I said, with family members, friends, don't we all know somebody who's kind of been in this boat where they just haven't felt great in a while? Well, we post our show clips online each day, so shortly after the show, those clips will process. You'll find them there. You can copy and email the link. It is that simple. You're going to find us at OmahaMorningBlend.com, and you can also do a search of